Hello? Yeah. It's that morning news broadcast. Good morning, Petty. Good morning, Petty. While we're asleep, somebody was trying to run my name through the dirt. Oh, I could play. But I like playing with kids, like these 20, early 30-year-old children, those ones. And I like playing with my own kids, but I don't like getting on. I never have to apologize for having a child in my box and trying to play with your kid, you know? I, I Let me do that first. I don't really care for Poppy if she's doing this. It's really not if somebody doing this manic behavior, I come with receipts. I really don't. It's kind of like if somebody DMing a lot of folks, we don't really have time for her. You know. Once somebody start DMing your followers, you kind of leave them alone. Once this starts happening and you gotta DM hundreds and thousands of folks in your name, Poppy, especially if you ain't talking about them, it's kind of like, I just, so we don't really care, but we'll get a new kids. Well, hey now, we will give the new kids the attention that they want because they trying to act like they S don't stink. They trying to act like they S don't stink. Yeah, we ain't got time for folks lying. All of them got my intimate photos. We don't even got her photos. We don't even got her photos. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, I think for Dalton, first thing first, I think it'd just be easy if I went down to the clerk's office. It seemed like you have a behavior that got you locked up. I think what somebody did was just make sure they recorded all the activity. And folks that's recording the activity, you already got the charge against you, so we don't need many recordings of you. We don't need many recordings of you to bring another charge against you. So, I think you like orange, the stripes or the blues or the blacks. But it's nice that you had a chance to change your hair color. Oh, get your green stripe. Get your screenshot. Man, it's crazy how some filters can change you. It's crazy. Hello, my name is Shaniqua. Welcome to Petty Land. We don't do anything in the middle of the night. We don't be up in the middle of the night playing with children. Fuck your bitch. We be sleep. We make sure we bring the news front and center though in the morning though. No. Y'all slept good. This your boy Dalton. Don't you adults love that we go to bed on time? Don't you love that we go to sleep and wake up and have stuff that we have to do? Yeah, boy, you know. I know some of them. I know some of Team Dalton, the fans. You know, the ones who subscribed. I know you're upset right now because you watching from the window and you wondering why you blocked. You be talking too much in the comments before I went to bed. I had time to go to all y'all pages while y'all was talking and mentioning me. Talking about how wrong I was. I saw everybody in there. I said, you know what, bro? Block. 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 Y'all were just talking. Didn't even know I was in there. And then some of you I didn't block. I left so that way when they come to you and say, you can see, he live. I can't see. Am I blocked? And you run and tell them he live right now. He got his mug shot up. And they're like, but I can't see. Where is he at? I can't see the page. Where he at? So now you in here and I let you be in here, let you go tell them and they can't do nothing. Divisive. I knew I was going to wake up and have to do this. And I knew somebody. I said, you know what? Let me go to sleep. I'm going to block all these folks, leave some unblocked. Because when I wake up, this divisive plan of mine, I'm going to check my DMs and somebody going to send me something because the children don't know how to be quiet. And there's going to be some adults say, let me send him this. And like I thought, somebody sent it. They said, okay, he want to play, let's play. Let's play.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams.
Could you imagine?
We all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna
Could you
do
imagine
for it?
being up all night talking about me? Thinking you know what, this a do with me. And you getting some good sleep right now. Yeah, that's your boy. That's your boy Doctor. And you getting some good sleep after thinking that you done did me dirty, right? I got him. This will shut him down, right? After being up 2-3 o'clock in the morning and you decide to go to sleep. After 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and your phone keep going buzz, 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 and you see all these DMs. Pastor Petty got your mug shot up. He got your mug shot up. You thought you had him. He's saying that you got dirt on you too. You been to jail too. Could you imagine trying to act perfect, have a perfect hairstyle, a perfect hair color, try to act like a perfect dad with a little sass, saying you pansexual, saying you pansexual, and you ain't touched no man. Could you imagine? Could you imagine having to wake up this morning while I'm drinking coffee and you rubbing your eyes? Why he put that on the screen? This not the image I want to portray. Could you imagine? Could you imagine waking up to this? After you was thinking you was gonna sleep to 10 or 11 o'clock and your friends is watching, sending you DMs, and I already know you manic. Everybody in there got manic behavior, so they ain't gonna stop texting you until until you respond. They texting your wife. They texting your neighbors. Oh, you should have went to bed last night. You was one of the ones I left unblocked. you, I got a wife. Wife jumped in the stream. Wife jumped in and he called the wife over to the when I kept being petty last night before I went to bed and before I started blocking folks. Wife jumped in there, right? Then I go, cause of speculations. I go, so y'all playing games, and he mute me. Cause somebody recorded it, cause it was on his side recording, so that way I could see. And at that point, he didn't want his wife to hear, cause she said, yeah, I was there. And I'm like, but is that right? Or something like that. And she go, you always blah, blah, blah. And I go, oh, so y'all like playing in them streets. And he muted it. Cause she looking like, He playing in them streets behind her back. So he didn't want her to hear that. Cause she not playing. That mean he playing. That's why he muted it. She couldn't hear that. Or that's in the past and didn't want that memory to come up that he was playing with somebody. I don't know whether male or female. He be playing in these streets. And she don't call him. And he couldn't have that come up where it would have been a memory where she would have went, hold up, he did. Yeah, he playing. He playing with all them folks. But I know y'all here. See, one is one thing is to post some stuff and then just put it on your green screen and be like, oh yeah, that's him, and can't explain nothing. Another is to have a mug shot and be like, hell, that's too many questions. Mandy, that's too many questions. You ask him. You take this screenshot, you get yourself a screenshot, and then you ask, hey Dalton, what happened? Hey now Jabril, I've been watching you though. Don't worry, I've been watching you. Nobody can catch me. You go ask him that. It ain't my business to be spreading his record. When you ask him, Jabril, I've been good. You know, I come on random times. Nobody knows my schedule. And, you know, I come on and I spread, you know, I spread the information that people could take oh, I left you unblocked. For a reason. Now I can hit it today. Now you blocked. Had to make sure Blessings to you too, Jabril. And you know you watchmen. I just be doing. I go to bed, and I say, I'm gonna let my pettiness suffer. You go find Dalton. You make sure you go ask Dalton that. You ask Dalton that. You ask Dalton that. The same person who posted it, make sure you go ask them that. Bye. I left you unblocked for a reason. Yeah, left them unblocked for a reason. Run with it. Run with it. I'm going to make sure I come with something definite that you can't unsee. And when they screenshot it, I don't do stories. Yeah. What'd you say? What'd you say? What'd it say? What this whole thing say? See, the problems is that y'all chose a side, and I'm in the middle. This is a Dalton and Blue problem, and you chose Dalton versus being neutral. I'm neutral, and I told both of them they could come fix it. And as you heard last night, Dalton said he didn't, when I sent the 2 message requests, the 2 invites, he said, nah. It wasn't Blue that was running his mouth about me last night. See you later, Jabril. It wasn't Blue running his mouth. It wasn't Blue running his mouth. So before you go, Blue wasn't running his mouth, wasn't running his mouth about me, because that means who else would be up here? Blue mugshot to be up here. But who was running their mouth about me? I'm pretty petty. I'm pretty petty. I'm pretty even with my pettiness. I'm pretty petty. It's like keep my name out your mouth. I'm pretty petty. So before you go trying to defend Dalton and being like against Blue, somebody was running my name through their mouth till 2:00 in the morning. Yeah. 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Just a yapping. I done got all these recordings. Yeah. Got all these, woke up, making my coffee. Got this man over here talking about something. This child, I'm gonna call him a boy. Got this boy over here talking about something. You need to take care of your kids. But he out in the car, ain't even sent his kids to sleep. You got 4 kids that needed to go to bed. He said he got 4 kids. But you out in the car, not with, for the word said, touch not my anointed and do not profit, what's that right there? Profit no harm. I didn't even know he had kids, no way. But God let me sleep. And I woke up. I wonder who this random is. Let me see.
This is all just crazy. So, can I ask a question? Because I only know coming from their side of the gentleman you have pictured in the back. So I'm kind of new to the whole thing. But you saw the part where he was all set up,
Hold
right?
up, hold up. Somebody said you was threatening military on me last night.
Military?
Yeah.
Not military, no.
What you say about calling the military or something last night?
Nothing about military.
Hold up. They're pretty thorough with
I
their
was
receipts.
sitting there listening the whole time last night, and you said that if these people want to keep on messing with Dalton, that you would go to the Secret Service and you would use your military pool and find out who these people are. This is a
Okay, so
public app.
let's
Oh,
see. This
so
is where it
you
kind of gets all a little screwy
whoa,
because we
whoa,
have to
whoa,
use
whoa,
what
whoa,
I
whoa,
said.
whoa,
We
whoa,
can't
whoa, whoa, whoa,
paraphrase
whoa,
what we
whoa.
says.
Hold up. First off, do you know that I'm a veteran and actively on a military base? I don't like playing cosplay.
Nope. And understand,
Okay, so are you
one,
really?
never said, hold on,
Hold
stop. You're
up,
not going to cut
hold
me
up,
off
whoa, whoa,
because
whoa,
of the
whoa, whoa,
fact
whoa,
it was
whoa,
never
whoa,
military.
whoa,
What I said
whoa,
was,
whoa,
This
whoa.
his
hold on.
platform. You better
Hold
chill
on,
out.
both of you. Both of
No,
you.
because you can't
Hold
spread the
on.
misinformation because what was
Hold
said.
on. Hold
Hold on.
on.
Can I
Whoa,
correct
whoa,
her?
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Because you're going to
whoa,
make a
whoa.
statement on false
Listen,
information.
listen. This ain't one of them lives.
Of
This
what?
person,
Passing misinformation? Because that's what's happening.
hold up. This person just came up. They was listening to you.
Uh-huh.
They said what you said.
No, they didn't. That's what I'm trying to let you say. I'm going to tell you what I said because I never said military, never said Secret Service. What I said was I have my connections within the federal government, and she can replay it. I'm going to repeat it word for word what I said, that I have my connections within the federal government that if people want to keep going on with all of this the way they are, and they want to dox other people for putting out their information that isn't true, that I can reach into my Rolodex and reach to the people within the IRS, within the people
I'm gonna
of
need
the
you to go ahead
FBI.
and tell me your real name and go ahead and violate the law.
How am I violating the law when I
You
can
know you're not supposed to do
pass
that
a
in the
law?
federal position. I need you to go ahead and do
Oh
that.
no,
And
that's
then
all things. See, I'm not in the
I'm gonna
federal
make sure.
position, so I'm able to.
Do you know what a CI is?
Of course.
I'm gonna make sure that I have the family member that I know who's a CI agent.
Uh-huh.
Find out who this profile is. You go
Let's
ahead
go
and do
for it.
that. And if you violate the law, I'm gonna make sure that I use somebody with a badge.
Go
Go ahead
for
and do
it.
that.
Because I've got my own folks with badges
Because
too.
you know that foreign agencies, the senator who just got found guilty for taking bars of gold, for doing stuff illicitly with the power that was granted by the public, just got in trouble. You could be in that same boat.
Far from, because I'm not
Same boat.
accepting
You're not
nor
supposed to do
giving
anything
bribes.
with anybody's information.
What you're doing?
No, this is public record.
Exactly. And the same thing
Going
on the
to get
public record is
IRS
if
records
you
and
want to talk
stuff
about
like
all that
that.
other stuff with
I
him,
already
let's
had
talk
one
about your
person lose
record.
their job. I already had one federal employee use their job when they went and got my VA records and gave it to somebody on here. You could be next. I don't play. I already had one ex-federal employee lose her job playing around with information.
Well, see, and that's the beautiful part because there is no job to lose when
Okay, what
I
you
don't have
is
to.
what you is G1, G2, what you got?
What I got what?
What you GSA what? GSA1? You don't really care because you're getting like 30,000. What you is GS?
You can believe all you want, my friend. That's
But
cool.
I'm asking you if you're a real federal employee, you'll
Yeah,
know
I was
about
a
the
G15.
GSA position that I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I was a GS15.
Your you was,
Correct.
so you no longer.
No, I left in 22
So
when I
you have
retired.
access to systems you ain't supposed to have access to?
Don't have system access, no.
Okay, so why you around here flapping about something that you're gonna do and not gonna do?
Because I'm able to report.
Then do a report. Don't be talking about picking up nobody IRS records because you gonna end up in a civil, something civil.
See how you're misreading information? Did I say I was going to get your records?
You said you would go use your position or something like that and go to get IRS stuff and something like that.
No. I never said get IRS stuff. I would have people look into you.
Okay, you're gonna have somebody else. Now we're gonna get somebody else in trouble.
Why? Hey, it's not getting in trouble when you're doing the whistleblow.
A whistleblowing and getting some information from somebody, having another federal employee go
Nope.
get
Again,
something.
see, you're
Because
misstating.
what's gonna happen
I'm never
is
saying I'm
when they
asking
go
for
to court-
information.
Hold up, when
See,
they go to
that's what
court,
you're misrepresenting, because
when
I'm
they go
not
to
saying
court,
I'm asking
with
or getting
federal
any
stuff,
information.
when they go to court and you go get that federal employee to get information, it's gonna come. Somebody got to talk where you get the information from. Then you don't got somebody
See how you're
fired.
twisting it? Because where did I say I was getting or asking for information?
You just said you was gonna get somebody else to get it.
You literally
No.
just said it.
Again,
You just
what
said
I
that.
said was, have you investigated?
You can't have me investigated when I'm
You'd be
whole.
quite surprised.
How the hell you gonna have me invested? You need to
Because
call the police.
you
I'm
have a
out
record
tacos again.
yourself. You have your record with your own
I
child
just
issues.
said-
You
read
have
the
your
ti-
own thing with animal
Read
abuse.
the title of my live. It say, yo, you don't stink either. We all stink.
But you don't want to talk about your essay stuff. You don't want to
I
talk
don't
about
have no
your
essay
animal
stuff.
abuse
I
stuff.
don't have no essay stuff, and I don't have no animal abuse.
There weren't any charges that were dropped.
I went to court. I had a jury of 12. My neighbor killed my dog.
And you didn't
I
stick
went to
another
court, and
animal's
my
head into
jurors,
another
my
animal's anus.
peers found me not guilty.
I love how people
I
twist all
love
this
how I
stuff.
went to trial and you wasn't one of my jurors.
Thank God.
Thank God you wasn't one of my jurors.
The fact that you guys want to go after everybody for
I ain't
no
going
reason
after
at all, for this
nobody.
little clout and
Hold up.
all
I
your
ain't going
little
after
views
nobody. You
and
came over
all
here.
your little thing. Yes, because it gets
You
so
came
tiresome.
over here. This your homeboy.
I don't know him from Adam.
You was just in his live last night. What the
That
fuck
doesn't
is
mean I'm friends with him or
what
know
is you
him.
talking about? What is you talking about? Who you
What
don't
I'm
know?
talking about is the fact that he proved that you
What
guys
the
were
hell?
making all this up. He had all the information, all the
Get
stuff.
out of here. Get out of here. You
Do
live.
you want to
putting
throw
lies,
people out
putting
when we
lies, put all these dang lies. Was he not lying? I don't know him. That's Dalton. Let me see what this one got. Let me see what this random got. It's another we unlocked another character.
Random? What you talking about? I sent you my stuff last night. You know who this is.
I gotta be careful. You
I know.
gotta get.
I'm just curious what the hell he wanted to ask because he came up here. He was apparently in that other live threatening you. I want to know what the hell his question was because he come up here like, let me ask a question, trying to be civil, and then goes right back into threatening. What the hell is going on with people?
What facts you spit? Hold up. He said he spit facts. He ain't spit no facts. He came up here lying.
I just want to know what the question was. When he first came up, he said, I got a question.
Tonto, get up out of here.
Tonto's here. What's your question, Alex?
The question is, how are you going to spit this false information when everything they proved and they showed the recording?
Hold on.
See, this is what.
Hold on. Let me mute you.
Because he wouldn't come back up.
Hold on. Hold up. He was in the live. You was in the live where everybody was talking shit to 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm talking falsely about your creator.
No, my creator is God and Jesus Christ. That's my creator.
The content creator that you visit every night and be in their live.
That
if your creator was God, you wouldn't even be in no mess. If your creator was God, you wouldn't be talking about, hey, I'm gonna use somebody else to go get information. If your creator was God, you'll stay out the mess.
Never said I was asking for information.
God and your creator, because you in the drama.
You are creating the drama because the fact that they're telling you and having the proof, you refuse to listen to the proof.
God ain't your creator. At the point that you listen very closely. At the point you told somebody that you would use somebody else to get information, you forgot about God.
Never said I was asking for the
You
information.
just
Let's be
came up
clear
here
on that.
and said that. You said I said that I was used somebody else to get the information. Please stop lying. We don't like
No,
lying.
because I never said I would
It's
ask for
literally
any
your
information.
words. Listen, Alex, it's literally what you said.
Nope. See, you need to replay your live and
No,
listen to what I
you're
said
not
because I
listening
never
to
asked for
yourself.
any of the
You
information.
listen. Once again, I'm a good listener. You said I would use somebody else. You said you are not. Use a GS15, but you would use somebody else to get information.
I never said I wanted information.
Listen. Shh. You're too
See,
busy
that's
trying
where
to
you're,
come up
Oh
with
that's
the
my
where
next
you're
good
lie.
splitting.
Lord.
You're too busy trying to come up with the next lie. Listen. At that point that you
Somebody
said
that has a
that,
preacher name in a
listen,
thing
please
sure likes to be
listen.
called
He's
the
not a
lies.
oh my God, you really are new.
Leave God out of it. Please leave God out of it. You messy. You understand?
You're the one sitting there with the dirty mom.
Listen. I need you to go ahead and understand. Just admit to being messy.
We are clean.
No,
You're the one that
like
keeps
you
twisting
messy,
and turning
like
your
you
feet.
messy.
See, and this
You
is why I
try
know
to
you're so
you
full of
dirty.
stuff because of the fact that you still
Listen,
constantly like
just to
to
go
twist
ahead
and
and admit to
manipulate
being
words.
messy.
It is all good because you like to twist and manipulate
Listen,
the
I'm
word.
not twisting anything. It's exactly
Really?
what
Because
you
tell me,
said.
go back, if you can go back
Listen,
into the live
you
and listen, where did I say I was going to ask for
It's
information
literally,
or I
I'll
was going
download
to
the
get
live
your
and you can
information?
watch the
You
YouTube.
literally came up here and said this to everybody. Everybody in here heard you say, I'm gonna use my connections to get information on you. That's legit
Never said
word
I
for
was going to
word
get
what you
information.
said. What'd you say? Why don't you tell us what you said then? How about that?
For the third time? Are you ready?
Go.
You got all the stuff out our ears?
Go ahead.
That for you guys that are spreading all this misinformation, that there's dirty things in your closets that you can be investigated for.
Okay, that's not what you said, but
That's not
sure.
what you
Why don't you go
said.
back
I'm
and
glad
It's
listen
you
to
not.
it
took
though?
time to
It's not
switch it
what you
up.
said. There's 700 people in here. We heard what you said.
No, because you guys have this selective hearing because you guys are trying to play that
Yeah,
game.
all of us do. All of us do. It's just you that
Oh, yes, because
knows.
you are speaking for the 716 people in here.
I ain't speaking for nobody but me.
Exactly. So don't be saying everybody. Let's clear that up.
How many people in the comments said, yes, you did say that? Yes, you did. So
Are there
beyond
600
that,
people, 700 people saying all the same thing? Or is it just the few that hear the same cottony stuff that you hear?
They all saying the same thing. They
I
heard
don't know,
you.
because I
They
hear
heard
actual
what you
words
said
that are
the first
said.
time, like I said.
Would love a playback. That way you can
it will
actually
be. You
apologize.
can watch the YouTube and watch what the hell you said. Bye. Oh, I did say that. When you watch the YouTube, I did say that. Oh.
Shut
Dang.
up, Casey. You know, I ain't got time for these people that are.
He literally came up here and said it in front of a freaking group of 745 people 3 times that he said he was going to use his pool to get information on you. We are not stupid. We don't have selective hearing with the cotton you put in our ears. Oh my god. He was up in that box for like hours last night, griping and moaning about you.
It's talking about this whistleblowing. How the hell you whistleblowing?
Yeah.
I ain't no damn government employee. How you gonna whistleblow on a damn civilian?
No, he wants to say that he's new. No, he sits in his live. He's over there. That's all they do is listen to Cult Leader Dalton. Y'all have a good day.
Bro, Alex, you literally said you're going to go in your Rolodex of people you know because of misinformation being spread, quote unquote, and use your Rolodex of contacts and dig up information or expose people. What's the difference between exposing people or exposing the truth and digging up information? Please tell me, what's the difference? You said Rolodex, bro. Literally Rolodex. That means you're going to go contact other people. First off, you might be old as shit because half these people don't know what a Rolodex is, but you're lucky I do. And and said you were going to use people in your Rolodex to correct the misinformation. I think that's exactly what he said. How is that any different? How is that any? I don't understand. What's clarifying about these words? I can't. I need more coffee. All right, bye.
Dang, I need another cup after that. Shit. Around here playing. Anyway.
Someone said to check IG.
Say again?
Someone said to check IG. I mean, Rolodex, same Rolodex does show the age because there's people in here that don't know what that is.
Hey, I'm glad I left her unblocked.
Tell
I'm glad I left
tell
her unblocked because
he
that
said
way,
tell him Dalton tried begging for lions last night while he was crying. Well, I
well,
mean
he
that
wasn't gonna.
sounds
He needed money guns and universes that he's supposedly gonna give back out, which we only know that's half. But anyway, I guess kids can't do math. Um, anyway, uh, yeah, I'm glad I left her unblocked. I can't wait to play that. Call her a snake. Yeah, we're gonna play that when we see her. Yeah, we're
those
gonna play.
people were screaming.
Nah, I gotta record it. We're gonna play that when we see her.
I sent you like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna get played until one
No,
of
I don't
them.
care. I don't care if you don't use them or not. That's for you. Just
Oh no,
saying.
they gonna get used. They gonna get used when they gonna come around. See, right now they scrambling. They was right now they. Could you imagine waking up to this?
I I saw you go live and I thought, oh shit, here we go. It's 8 a.m. It's like, nah.
Your creator don't look like your creator, and I can't believe Alex tried to use God. Ask him with the screenshot. Let me see who this is.
Good morning, y'all. How are y'all?
How are you?
I'm doing all right. Fair warning, I have not had coffee yet. So, um, the person behind you, if I'm correct, that's Dalton, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I have actually dealt with him on several occasions. So, this is kind of funny to actually see somebody else talking shit and calling him out. Um, the real way that I have, I've been sent messages that he has sent to someone. I don't have those available with me right now. If I can get those pulled up, I will get them to where y'all can see all that stuff. But I'm just gonna talk about it for a few minutes. Um, there's messages between him and another female. I don't know what her name is or whatever. Where the look on his face. Um, I can't get through it with the look on his face right now. Where it had went on. Patty, I'm gonna need you to stop looking at me like that because it's making me
Spill it.
laugh.
Spill it.
These
Okay,
are normal petty faces.
dear Lord. Where they had started going back and forth. I am nervous. Oh, Queen Southern knows me. I am nervous. But anyway, they started going back and forth. And in the middle of whatever they were saying, he was being flirtatious towards her and everything like that. And she did not like that, of course. She told him to stop. He kept going. She kept telling him to stop. And then I think she ended up blocking him. So I think that's how that
Hold
ended.
up. Hold up. At this point, I need receipts.
When I go through my photos and when I get everything sent to me, I will make sure you have them. I don't know if there's
But
anybody in here that we are mutual with. I mean, I feel like I've been in a live with you before. I go by Care Bear. I also go by Mama Roland. But I feel like I've been in a live with you a few times. I do have receipts, guys. I just woke up. Well, I'm new to this, so if y'all don't like it, oh well. I'm just here to spread some enlightenment on this dude.
say that again.
Someone in your comments was saying something about me not having receipts right now. And I had said, if y'all don't like it, oh well. Whenever I get a chance to get them, I will get them to you.
All right, yeah, get those because yeah, I can't go forward. I like to play.
I know.
I
I
like to
I
be
roll the
petty.
same way. I
Yeah.
don't go forward without receipts. I
Yeah.
was told this by another one of my sources, and I will make sure that that gets to me and then that gets to you. And as soon as that happens, this is one reason why I also don't read comments because I don't deal with disrespectful people. But I will make sure you get what you need and everything like that. Queen Southern, thank you. I love you. All right, but I hope y'all have a good day.
Yeah, please, always receipts. Always. I like to play, but I don't like to do what they do. I
I'm
don't
the
like
same
to.
way. I get it,
Yeah.
and that's my fault. But I saw the thing back there, and I saw his voice, and I'm a little, you know, just trying to get everything taken care of
Yeah,
before
because they like to just talk out their mouth and don't have anything,
I know.
and I don't like doing it like that. I like to, because when I
Hmm.
get their wife involved and their wife can see it, and then their
Right,
wife have to sit there and lecture them, and it's formidable proof, and the wife can't say nothing but sit there and be mad, and
right,
then now the wife got to go through their phone to see who else they flirting with. I want it to sting
right.
really, really good. And if we ain't got a receipt, I can't sting them like I want them to. Because
And I
when the
completely
followers get the screenshot of the receipt and take it, and all the followers got it, and
right.
why are you doing this? Did he try to hit me? And then they go back and look at their stuff, and he was trying to flirt with me. Oh, he was trying to flirt with me. And then all the screenshots start coming out. That's how I like it. I like it good.
Queen,
Like,
I agree.
yeah.
And
Oh,
I
yeah.
completely understand that. Again, my apologies for coming up here without having my receipts ready. I just wanted that to be known, and I will get the receipts and get on it, and it'll be probably later on today. But if there's someone here that we are mutual between, um, you don't need to. I wasn't cutting him off. We were having a cordial conversation, Pete. Thank you. But if there's someone in here that we are mutual with that has a way to get you those receipts, I will make sure that you get them. So that way you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Southern, I got you. Southern is one of my close friends, so she will make sure that you get
All right.
that. All right.
Let me see.
Oh, I was just trying to get up here to tell her it's got to be the petty way before you get to the podium. And I can send them to you. But
Please. Please.
I got you. I
If
got
you
you.
got them, if you got them this morning, please.
I'm going to get them.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Let me see who this one is. Let's see who this. We unlocked in new characters. I believe this one was over there.
Good
No.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm going to ask a favor. I sent you, so last night you had a screenshot of the video, and in the screenshot was Blue, Rissa, and that 12-year-old child in Dalton. You had it behind you. I'm the creator of that video.
Okay.
I sent the entire video, including his quote unquote half apology. He only apologized for the second conversation that he had with the 12-year-old. He
Okay.
neglected to say anything about the first conversation that he had with the 12-year-old,
There was
where
another one.
he, oh, absolutely. I would like you to
What?
just go watch
Whoa,
the
whoa, hold on,
entire
hold on,
video.
hold on. Whoa. Let me go into for the folks that don't know. So this is the one that I have. I played this.
Oh, it's a kid. It's a kid.
I mean, they said it was a kid.
How old are you?
Oh, no, there's a conversation prior to this.
How
I sent, yes, sir. I sent you a video
I'm
yesterday,
gonna respectfully ask
last
this.
night.
Is your parents still married?
There's a video, I apologize. There's a point in the live where he says, um, all right, I'm going to do it this way. And he's pointing his two index fingers together and he's pretending to be a child. And he's saying, my mama said we could go to the skate park, me and you, if we do.
No,
Oh, I'm serious. You
did
need to go. You have the video, sir. I sent it. It is in
this
your
they
direct
touch?
message. Listen, I'm not saying he's a predator. I'm not calling him anything like that. I am just pointing out the fact that this man is a hypocrite. He did apologize for one half of the video, but he did not apologize for acknowledging that the first conversation he had, he knew that was a 12-year-old. Whether or not that child was paid to be in that box, the minute he realized it was a child, that conversation should not have gone any further. You do have it in your DMs. If you'd like, just respond to my DM and I'll send it to you again. There were two conversations, sir.
On IG? On IG?
I apologize. Didn't send it to your IG. I sent it to your TikTok. Is your IG the same?
Yes.
Yeah, IG the same without the characters.
But
Then I
hold
will.
on, because he apologized, but then he also said, but that kid, because when you apologize and you put a but behind it, it means you ain't really apologizing. So he said, I apologize for the fourth time, but that kid was specifically sent over to try to get me caught up. Well, how the hell is a
Yes.
kid gonna get sent over to get you caught up if you don't do shady shit? Like,
Well,
that don't make no sense.
he also indicated that the child was sent to say derogatory terms. As a matter of fact, he says in his apology that if you bring the volume up, you can hear it. However,
Let
last
me
night
ask
when I
you.
questioned him
Let
in
me ask
his
you
live
something.
about it, he
Let me
said,
ask you.
I'm sorry, Petty, go ahead.
Are you Washington?
I refused. Well, how, can I? No, what do I want to say? I I cannot admit or deny. Is that the? No, I am not Washington. Won't be honest with you, Petty. I am not.
Okay. Do
I'm
you
the
know
original
of?
creator of that video, and I'm not trying to call him. I do want to stress one thing. I truly do. I am not trying to say this man is. He did not. Whether he did not. I don't think he sexualized the child. I think he was trying to be funny, but I think he was inappropriate, and he is an extreme hypocrite who was claiming that children should never be involved in it. However, he was clear that
Hold
he
on.
was a 12-year-old. Go ahead.
I gotta go through this correctly. It's kind of like I don't ask for money or nothing. All I have is like my reputation
Yes,
on
sir.
here, any other platform that I have. Like that's the only thing I have is my word, because these folks who've been following me from the beginning
Oh,
know
I've
I
been
can
watching you,
post
sir. Yes, sir.
anything. So credibility is like my only thing that I have.
Absolutely.
They are alluding to Washington being
He's an evil dude.
a person that is a P3DO is what they're saying, that Washington had a Daddy. Yes, baby.
Halquest, I'm not willing to do that because, in all honesty, I don't want to suffer from the wrath of the minions. I exposed the truth. He is not. I'm not calling him any sexual predator in any way. I am calling him a complete hypocrite. It doesn't matter if the child was paid. The child was 12. There was an initial conversation in the live where he makes fun of that child. This is prior, and then he brings the child up a second time and starts the whole stepfather conversation.
I,
Petty, I will leave it in your hands because it's your reputation. I
yeah.
will send it
Just
to you
you
in
can send me the
IG, and I will
receipt.
leave it at that, sir.
Yeah. But if because these folks saying turn on camera, and you probably don't want to turn on your camera, and I can't force you to turn on your camera.
And I
So
realize how that looks, but I
yeah.
promise you,
So
sir, it is your reputation. I will send it over to you in IG, and I will let you make the determination. Again, it's your platform, so
well, I
I
mean,
will absolutely
it
do it.
was already inappropriate. Even paid or unpaid at the point that the person said there was a child. But
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have you drop down just out of
I'll
respect to the
gladly
people.
do that. Out of
Thank you.
respect for you, sir, absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah, credibility is it go a long way. It just
Now y'all know good and fine well. I am on the west side. And y'all wake me up to the tombuffockery. Uncle Daddy, you know how to run your platform. You know what to watch, entertain, and not entertain. But as someone that has had a nasty interaction with Joe, good morning, Joe. Don't be messy. Send your video, whatever it is, whether, like you said, whether it was paid or not, and move along, because this isn't the platform for you. Okay? I'm fucking sleepy. But I'm not gonna let you come up on Petty's platform and act like you're sweet, innocent baby in this situation, sir. So move on along. We appreciate a receipt or two, whether it's corrupt or not. But, Joe.
Listen,
If anybody's wondering, Joe is Washington.
Yeah,
Washington
I'm
is
sorry,
a
y'all.
known
I don't
one
P3PO on
second.
the
speak on
chat.
him because
One second.
him and I
One
have a thing.
second. 1 second. Everything that y'all said about Washington, I have not seen any proof.
Yeah, don't. That's why I say you
I
on
think
that part.
somebody
But
send me proof.
Okay, I
he's
know
trying
Lady
to
Guinevere
lead
and
you
the rest of
into.
them, that whole clique,
Listen,
they have proof on it
listen,
posted.
listen. Somebody send proof, please. I'm gonna treat everybody the same way.
Oh
Please,
yeah, 100%.
please send proof before we get upset. That's like if I don't play this video of Dalton, then I'm just saying that he talked to a kid. Please, proof first
My issue with
before
Joe,
we.
aside from that,
But
all that
listen,
stuff, is the
before.
way that he spoke to me. I don't have any
Okay,
other
okay,
dog in
that's
that
fine.
fight.
That's fine.
Joe and I had an argument, so that's why I'm saying he needs to stop and simmer down. If he's got a bone to drop off, that's 100% up to you and him. But I just don't. If you're gonna come around, sir, just come around as yourself and state your fact and do what you're gonna do. But all this hiding behind the other stuff and leading people into these conversations, like, just own your portion of it. That's all I have to say about it. Because people are like, oh, he's doing that, who's doing that. We ain't here to talk about him. That's not what this moment was about. I just didn't like that you asked him a question and he's not going to say who he is, and he knows why. But that wasn't what Petty was asking you in that moment. He wasn't asking you about you in any of that part. He was asking you, who are you, so that he can go with your receipts and move forward with what he's got going on. I'm going to try to go back to sleep until y'all start talking some real fucking shit, because I'm tired. And I watched them last night and you know I don't have no nerves left, but I watched it. I watched people talk about me. I watch people talk about my people. And I'm trying to figure out why the fuck y'all talking about me in any of this. But okay, keep on. So I'm going to drop down. I just wanted, Petty, you to know that is him. Do with what you do. You know how to do your shit. I'm not going to get involved in nothing that man got going on. I just asked him to stop talking about me so I could stop talking about him, because he called me some nasty names. I don't have any other issue with what he got going on. Live your life. Do what you're going to do, sir. But stay away from me. If you got a bone to drop off about this here situation behind him, do what you got to do and keep it going. But don't sit up on this platform and lie about who you are, but want people to take you at your word with your receipts. Show your face, come on your real account, state your truth, and move along. And I'm fucking sleepy. So somebody record, take notes, and fill me in. Okay, bye.
Yeah, Petty, I'm gonna drop down too. I need to finish my coffee, and these people in the comments are legit fighting. So
Go get your food. Hey, listen. I don't know what y'all got on watching. This person, you all. Bye. They pulling cancer now. How many lies this man done told? Lord Jesus. They over here, they come on to anything for their creator. Dawn. Say it with your chest, Dawn. I can't believe nothing without proof, Dawn. You believe cancer stories without proof? Are you trying to pick an issue with me saying I'm laughing about cancer? I'm laughing because you got lied to. Don't try me. What proof? What proof? Do you have a green screen to show me? How do you know that was his? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? Where? Do you have it? You're the one who's saying it, so you have to bring the proof. I don't have to bring the proof. You have to bring it. Since you know so much, then I have to be the one to apologize. But did you get a screenshot? Do you have that? Oh, it's public now? Come on, guys. Come on. You have a video? Come on, guys. Come on. You say you're here. What you here for?
I'm going to show you the screenshot of his proof of the cancer thing, so.
Let me see.
Okay. Let me know if you're able to read it.
Where's the diagnosis at?
Right there.
Generalized anxiety disorder? Is what I'm reading?
There's...
Can you read? That says generalized anxiety?
Right down here it says disorder, the disease disorder right here, cancer,
That's
prostate, car wreck,
That's past.
attack,
That's
stroke.
past history. Can't be proven. That's just something that he wrote in there. That's something that you write in there. That's not a diagnosis like the one at the top. The one at the top is a condition. The other things are family conditions that you
actually,
you never,
no,
you
this
never
is
been to
his.
have you ever been to a hospital before? Those
Yeah,
are things
I
that
have.
you write in.
You can't. Okay,
The top one is the one the
what are
doctor.
you talking about? Because I've been to the
two at the
doctors.
bottom are the ones that you write in. The one at the top is the one the doctor, and the doctor said
You
anxiety.
realize prostate cancer is
Excuse me,
treatable?
you never been to a hospital?
No,
I
I haven't.
know how to read the document.
Do you?
Yeah. So the one at the
Okay,
top
it
is the
literally
doctor.
says past medical. So he
Yeah, that's
has
stuff that
cancer,
you.
and you're laughing about it.
Listen. That's stuff that you write in.
Let's talk about
That's
your
stuff
charges.
that he wrote in.
Let's talk about your
That's
charges.
not proven. That's stuff that he
Let's
wrote
talk about
in.
your charges.
Hey, look. What about your boy?
Harassment? What's harassment
I left
to
you on block.
yours?
I left you on block for a reason.
I don't care.
Yeah, I left you on block.
What's harassment to yours?
Yo, remember, he can't defend himself. You over here trying to defend him. You muted. Once again, the ones that right here.
I'm unmuted now.
The ones right here.
There you
those
go.
are stuff that you write in. That's wrote in. That's the doctor's order at the top, though. He does have anxiety. He does have anxiety. No proven cancer. No proven cancer. Get out of here with the lies. Excuse me? Do you have anything real? Do you have anything? That's patient reported. Now, he don't have no cancer. Like I said, we cosplaying. You want to cosplay. You want to play like we don't know how to read. Like we ain't grown. Like we ain't never been to the doctor. Oh, this your creator. You can't defend. You came to Pettyville. You came to Pettyville. What her name, Millennium? I'm pretty sure now that you're getting yourself involved, these folks is gonna start being petty and getting stuff on you too. Then I have stuff to post on you. Then I might have stuff to post on the woman, little miss whatever. Then I might have stuff to post on the other one. Lord Jesus, y'all believe anything, huh? He has cancer because he wrote it into the box. The doctor didn't say that. What the? The doctor didn't diagnose. Boy, y'all children on here playing. And then gonna tell me I ain't never been to the hospital. I'm gonna keep my peace. Oh, he involved with another scammer? That's what you wrote in. Yeah, it showed what he wrote in. It wasn't diagnosed. And the other stuff was family history. Yeah, adrenaline seeker. You know, the mom scammer. Lord Jesus. Thank you. Patient report. That wasn't a doctor's report. Y'all, man. Really? Now I'm laughing because you don't know any. Now I'm laughing because y'all really. Now I'm laughing because I know you be believing in cosplaying. They shouldn't be sharing anybody else's patient medical report. That person should be able to show that themselves, and the kids need to stop playing. Children over here.
Please tell me, we all seen that, right? I mean, the ones that have common sense and can look with their own two eyes and see it says diagnosed and then passed. When it says passed, that's what you put when you write down, when you go into the doctor's office and they give you this packet when you first go in there and you fill out all your information. Yes, that's what that is. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, people, get a grip.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's the only proof right there on the common knowledge is however you say that. Over here playing in y'all face.
Good morning, Pastor. How are you?
Oh, how you doing? Ain't no proof.
Hey, I've been a nurse for almost 30 years. I screenshotted it and enlarged it. He did have prostate cancer in 2012, and he had it taken care of. And the past medical history. Do what?
For past history.
That was in 2012, so it's 2024. If they didn't fix it and get rid of it, he'd have been dead by now. So a lot of men get prostate cancer, and then they take care of it very easily. Unfortunately, some of them don't, but most of them do. But that's not what you write in there. That was his past history is what it says. So 2012. So that cancer it went bye-bye. Praise God.
If it's past history, that's something that's wrote in.
Well,
that's not proof.
Well, it could be wrote in, but I mean, usually a doctor is not going to put it on something that they write out if they don't have proof of. I mean, you can't go in and say, yeah, I had lung cancer in 2012. And the doctor is not going to write that on your diagnosis sheet or anything without checking that out. He wouldn't even write it on there.
But I'm saying if I go in to the emergency room now and I list my past stuff, I can list cancer, I can list all that. Can I not?
You can't. You can, but it's not going. They're not going to say past medical history because they can't prove that either. They will have a sheet where you wrote it in. Yeah. They will add that, but the doctor is not going to add that into his notes because he has no way of proving it.
Right.
But he will add.
The doctor's notes was at the top with the anxiety. The doctor said that.
Yes.
Everything else, am I right? Everything
he was treated. The only thing proved was he was treated that day for general anxiety with marijuana use.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. The other stuff I can write in myself.
You can, but I'm saying that they're not going to put it on an official piece of paper.
But if I wrote it in and I get treated that day and I get a printout of what I wrote and what the doctor wrote, it's going to be on the printout.
I didn't work in the ER. I just know that if somebody is sent home with discharge papers, and I was a hospice nurse too, but you just don't put on there, if the doctor doesn't have any, they're not going to focus on that. And like
No,
I
they're not
said,
focusing on the pet. Them just things.
Like I said, he probably had prostate cancer in 2012, but he probably had it taken care of, and it's
but we can't
over.
prove
But
that.
but still, we can't prove it. Yeah.
We can't
But I'm
prove
just
that
saying,
without, like somebody said, it's called an onoconologist. How you say that?
yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, I'm not taking up for him. And also,
I want
everybody,
but we got to be able to prove.
Right. Everybody that has cancer also is not a great person. So just because somebody has cancer doesn't mean they've been a wonderful person all their life. Everybody's saying, oh, you're picking on him. Well,
I understand, but we can't prove anything that was in that report except for the doctor's notes. Am I correct?
Except the diagnosis. That's all.
Okay, so everything else we can't prove. It can say it on there, but we can't prove that.
Right. The doctor is not going to put something on under a diagnosis that's, basically they seen him for general anxiety with marijuana use, and the rest of it cannot be proved.
Okay. Thank you. Because I don't want to get into cosplaying. I only want to prove what can be proven. We can't prove that.
Yeah. Kendra, it said 2012 is what I said.
Okay.
So, okay. I'm saying a lot, prostate cancer is, it's not something that is going to kill a lot of people. It can be taken care of. So he might have had it, but no, it can't be proved.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great Saturday.
You enjoy your Saturday as well. Let me see. We got a new character unlocked. We got 2 new characters. Let's see.
Hey, Petty.
How you doing?
So this is just going back to what was just said. I worked as a triage nurse for a long time. And when you go in, they ask you your ailments, your past ailments, and they literally type it into the computer. And when you get cleared, you check out, whatever you want to call it, you're dismissed. All of what you say goes on there. They don't do any research to that because you're only in the ER for a couple hours. Those doctors are busy treating patients. They don't have time to be doing research to find out what you presume or you're telling us that your medical history was. So that's all going to go on there. But that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you. To not new characters, I know you're saying we've been here, Petty. Let us go before the new characters. Just I gotta let the new ones go first, and then I'm gonna come back to you.
Hey, Petty, happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah, I'm following right along with what I was trying to put it in the comments, but a patient's history is written and put in the computer. They don't verify that. They don't. So Joy is inaccurate in her statements, very inaccurate. I was a nurse in family practice for quite some time, and what they tell us, we put it in the computer. So there's that. Sit down, Joy.
I've been to the doctor.
Right. All right. Thanks for having me up.
Thank you. All right. There's another new one. Hold on. Who this?
I was just going to say exactly what those other last 2 people said. I worked in the ER for 24 years. We ask the patient what their history is. They tell us. We can't determine in the ER whether that's a lie or not. We don't have time for that. He went to the ER for anxiety. He told them, I have a past history of cancer, da 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 da, and it's wrote down.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you for coming up. Thank you. All right. Oh, time going fast.
Good morning, everybody. What a special treat to have Petty on a Saturday morning. Okay, so what I just come up here to say is I just wanted to give a little commercial break to everyone that's new to the platform, a little bit of petty platform decorum. The way things are run around here and the way Petty likes things to transpire. If you want to come in a box and you have any accusations or stories to be told, please send your proof, receipts, black and whites to Petty's IG or Gmail account before requesting a box. We do like to see receipts. This is a Petty platform. He does report the messiness, but he does it with class, which means he likes to report it with receipts. He always is going to tell you, do not become his friend. Do not expect anything from him because eventually he will report on your creator. And you're not going to like that. And your feelings are going to get hurt. And you're going to be down here in these comments windmilling for your creator like crazy, like we've been seeing all morning. So just, don't get your feelings hurt. Everybody over here, we really are neutral because we like to see everything from every vantage point. So for everyone down here that's saying, oh, this other creator has you blindsided or blah, blah, blah about this one and blah, blah, blah about that one, those aren't the ones that we're focused on this morning. The ones that we're focused on this morning is the one that's on this green screen that was talking mess, I guess, at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning while all of us old folks was asleep. So just let him report it, take it all in, sit with it a minute, and then come back with it. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Everybody have a good Saturday. Talk to you later. Bye.
Run in your mouth like I ain't. Run in your mouth. Run in your mouth early in the morning. Surely is him.
Petty, for the love of God, can you please read your comments and check Instagram? Please, and thank you. I'm just doing that for those in the comments requesting that.
Doing it now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm glad I didn't block Melanie or whatever. I ain't got enough time. These things gotta load to my computer, right? I probably got enough time to play this clip on Melanie, the one who came up with that record, that green screen. See, I told you, we all got dirt. We all got dirt. We all got dirt. And I'm petty. Nah, this doctor. I told you, I said, you're gonna get up here defending and trying to defend your creator. And somebody got a dang screenshot of you. Somebody got a screenshot of you. Let me see if it's backed up. Hold on. How can I do this? What is there any way I can play this? Do I have access to that? It need to back up faster. I got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes. It's backing up right now. It's backing up. I got 4 minutes. I got 6 minutes and it's backing up. I need this thing to hurry up and load. It's backing up slow. Lord Jesus. Hold on. Say what you got to say fast. And I'm trying to,
Hey, Pastor, I just wanted to say, you know, when I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong. I was a hospice nurse the last 15 years of my career. And I got to retire at 52 years old because I knew where to put my money. So while all of you mean, nasty, bitches are down there saying shit about me, today I'm going to go get fillers for my lips, go get my Botox, may go look for a new Louis Vuitton purse. So take your broke asses and shove it up your ass because you all bitches are irrelevant to me. Fuck off. Thank you, Pastor.
Okay, you're welcome. Hey, can you make this like a minute?
Hey, I just wanted to clear up the pinned comment because Melanie is not a scammer. She was involved with Adrielle because she's like the sister of something with what happened with Adrielle's son. She's not a scammer. I just want to put that out there before I get smoke from anyone out there. So I think she got.
We was calling Adrielle a scammer, not her. But I have
right. Yes, she got involved
on Melanie. So I just don't want you to be. I'm about to play a video on her.
Right. She's not a scammer. She is the sister of one of the girls that Adrielle's son supposedly did something to.
She's not the girl though. She's the sister. She's
the older sister. Yes. Okay. So she's not a scammer. She's just the sister of something that happened with Adriel's son. Yep, I don't want her to I don't want no smoke. I just want me to be cleared up before anything goes on. You know how people get. So that's all. I want to clear it up.
Half sister.
Oh, half sister, I guess. Yeah, all right.
She riding that train hard.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's listen to this video. I got 3 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got 3 minutes. Hey, girl. Riding that train. I got a video on you.
Hey.
You asked Dalton.
Are you...
What are they talking about?
I'm hot as fuck. Time my house. Fake page of Dalton's last nerve saying, didn't your man say the R word? We have it on recording. The R word.
The R word? What R word? Are you talking about
That's not actually Dalton. It's a fake page.
Well, yeah, no, I noticed that.
Well, that's who your man sneezed. Did you sneeze? No, he coughed, y'all. He's Bob Marlian.
Yeah. But... Give a fuck. Well, to be specifically clear, when you have family members that are the R word, yeah, buddy, yeah, I said it. And, well, is it okay for me, considering my family member is? And, well, doesn't mean I don't love them, doesn't mean I don't care.
Who'd you call that word to? Who's Adrielle?
It was that girl that was driving with her kid on her back on live.
Oh, Ginger!
And to be specific...